Oh man, that's too funny. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Sorry for the slight delay. It is Saturday, July. My goodness, July 13th, 2024.
Share low.
We are Spades Spade podcast. We're back with another edition of our beautiful program. What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Yes, sir.
We are doing the double duty today. We got our normal show right now, and we have another show tonight that we've been heavily promoting. So this is not technically our show. Our good brother Timo, this is his show, but he wanted us to be featured as the main guest on his show. So this is sort of a collaboration show that we're doing. So yeah.
They said they can't hear us.
They can't hear us. Hold on, let me see. All right.
We good?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. So sorry about that, y'all. Yeah. So we doing a double duty today. We got our show tonight. It's called High Off Life. It's pretty self-explanatory. So we're gonna get into all that tonight. But just real quick, we want to say thank y'all for those who purchased y'all tickets for tonight.
And who going to?
It's a blessing, bro. You know, we did our first show outside the studio last year. It went really well. It was a sellout. This is the second iteration of that. And we're gonna try to do more of these as time go along. Costs money, takes time, takes planning, but I hope y'all are definitely seeing what we're trying to do and where we're trying to take this thing. So with that being said, bro, you got anything to say about the show tonight before we get started?
I'm just excited. I'm just excited to be on stage again, in front of people live, having a conversation with other people. You know what I'm saying? It's great to have the conversation in the studio, but when we was on that stage and we was having a conversation with everybody, it was kind of like a wonderful experience. So I just can't wait to do it again and do it with Timo. We talked about this the first time he did his show, and now it's coming to fruition, and it's just a wonderful thing. And I just can't wait to have a conversation with people, no matter how many people gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Just to touch people and bring light to situations that we have to bring light to. It's gonna be a wonderful experience. Hopefully we can get it recorded so we can properly post it afterwards, and we can,
Oh no, it's gonna be recorded.
That's
it's gonna be recorded.
So yeah, I'm just excited. That junk was all in my eye, dog. I hate naps, dog. Man, bro. Cause we got nights at the crib, bro. And I don't even know why.
Them little tiny fruit flies.
Bro, I hate them Jones, cuz I swear.
Yeah, man. So tickets are still on sale right now. They're almost gone. So
I'm gonna put in the live where you can find it.
Yeah, get the tickets off of Eventbrite. The event is called High Off Life once again. I'm sure some of y'all have gotten invitations from us and things of that sort. So if you can come out and support, come out and support. If you can't, it's cool. This train not stopping. We just getting started with this. So please, if you can come out and support and participate and have some drinks, have some food, and just break bread with us, we would definitely appreciate that. Ready to get into the topic that you want to talk about?
I mean, this is a topic.
Kick it on off, my brother. Kick it on off, my brother.
This is a topic that we like hinted at and talked about, but we ain't really fully explained it. You know what I'm saying? Having multiple partners. You know what I'm saying? Far as talking to different people, it's a double-edged sword when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so
especially on our side.
Okay, so but before we go any further, just for clarification, when you say partners, are you talking about
and I'm not talking about a poly. I'm not talking about a poly.
Okay,
situation.
so you're talking about like during the dating phase.
Multiple people.
So during the dating phase, during the courting phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? it's normal for us to like admit that. But I remember talking to my sister. She was like, "How do you feel when a woman says it to us?" And
Says what?
That she's dating multiple people. And in our mind, we already, what's up, bro? I hope to see you tonight, D-Love. You know what I'm saying? What's the name? For some dudes, it's like, we want our cake and eat it too. Like, we can talk to multiple people, but they can't, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, they're human beings too. And I don't really mind it, you know what I'm saying? I don't really mind it. Just be honest with me. And don't be a hypocrite about it, you know what I'm saying? Because
I agree with that.
if you're talking to multiple people, don't get mad if I'm doing the same thing.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? And I have ran into a lot of women that don't like that. And it's like, you can do it, but I can't do it? Like, what is up to that? Like,
yeah. I mean, because women, they want what they want, when they want it, how they want it, right? So when with us, bro, it's kind of like one of those things where like we subconsciously know. You know what I'm saying? Like we subconsciously know that, all right, like I'm not the only one that's in her contact list that's like actively trying to pursue her as well, right? Like we kind of know that. So which is why, like for me personally, I really don't care who you talking to, right? Because I'm not concerned with what those other men got going on.
That's a fact.
Like
I know me.
I'm concerned with what I have going on in terms of what I'm trying to show you about me, right? And it's either you're going to accept it or you're not.
Yeah.
So in terms of me laying in my bed at night, just lean back, just thinking like, man, I wonder who such and such is talking to. I'm not worried about that, bro. I ain't worried about that.
I mean, it comes to a point where it's naturally it will come to that, especially if you're liking the person. Because I know a couple of situations with a woman that they was like, well, I don't really want to be in a competition. You know, so if I like you this much, and if you like somebody else this much, but not me that much, like, and then I just put all that time and energy, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, that's kind of life, though. That's kind of life, though.
That's life.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
that's kind of life, though.
See, for the most part, like with us, bro, everything is competition. Like between us as men, you know what I'm saying? Like you, my brother, I love you, right? Mm-hmm. But like if we go out and we like hooping, that's competition, right? When it comes to, I mean, just with like basically anything else, bro. Like it's friendly competition. Right, it ain't nothing trying to like stomp on somebody or step. No, like it's friendly competition. But like along the way, amongst that competition, speaking on like us as men, like
pride getting involved.
Well, not only that, but like if we're brothers, like we're gonna lift each other up.
Yeah, I kind of have a funny story.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like yeah, we gonna get into it. Yeah, we gonna get into it. But it's just like, for example, bro, like growing up, right? Like some of our closest friends. Right? We got into fights with them. Right? But then after it was over, what do? We pick each other up. We brush each other off, and we go from there, bro.
That's why we got so much solid. It's so many good examples of solid friendships when it comes to men. Because we can do that.
Yeah.
More often than women. I'm not saying women aren't capable of doing it, but
you know what I'm saying?
They're capable of doing it, but
they're much more emotionally charged, though.
I'm like
that stuff like that.
I'm like, y'all broke up. I'm like, damn. You know what's crazy? I just saw one of my old coworkers, and she told me she was cool with one of the other coworkers. They was real close, but they had got a falling out, and I was like, that's so good to hear, because I don't hear that a lot when it comes to on the women's side. Like I really don't. When they fall off that hard, like how they fell off and got back. Like how they were, I don't see that too often. You know what I'm saying? So it was really refreshing to hear that. She was like, oh, I'm gonna call, what's the name? I was like, what's the name? I'm like, you cool? What's the name again? I'm like, oh, that's just wonderful to see. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I think sometimes too, bro. And I see, and this is why I really don't like texting. You know what I'm saying? Because with texting, you can like easily misinterpret what somebody is saying or trying to say, and within your own mind, you're looking at the words, and then you're interpreting it how you're reading it, right? But like the way in which they may have been trying to get their message
trying to
across,
say it, because sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah, and it could completely be the wrong. It can completely be the wrong way in which they're trying to get their message across. So that's why I always like talking in person, bro. I always like talking in person. So that way, like, lines don't get blurred or confused in terms of what is trying to be said at that point in time. What's up, Timo? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I had a hell of a morning.
Yeah. But I'm here, though.
Yeah, it's all good,
Though,
bro.
you already know.
Yes, sir.
We
got Timo in the building. Yay!
We already done kind of briefly talked about the show tonight, but go ahead and just real quick, just go ahead and get into it. It's your thing, bro. We just along for the ride.
You could join our live if you want to, so we all be.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Under my personal.
All right, bet. All right, yeah. Well, y'all
Just
already
turn your volume down when you do that.
Yeah.
I bet. I mean, well, y'all already know. I mean, we at Busboy and Poets tonight, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's definitely going to be, a good one. We got good topics in store for y'all. Tickets are still available. If y'all, want to come out, definitely get them tickets. Link is in the bio. If y'all want, however y'all want to do, reach out. I'm ready. Y'all ready?
We charged up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We listen.
I'm turned up.
We charged up. It feel like we in a state championship.
It feel like I'm that person that's just ready to double dutch, and I'm just waiting to go in. Like I'm just until 8 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just ready. I'm ready to get it in. We good. All right, bet. Yeah, just ready to get it in. So I'm just anxious. I'm just anxious.
Did you mute your mic?
I'm muted.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah, we good.
All right. I'm just anxious, bro. I'm just anxious for it. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I feel like our chemistry already good, but then when we have a conversation with you, like you just fit in natural. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just can't wait to be on stage with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like since I said it before you came. Mm-hmm. We talked about this when the first time you had it. You know what I'm saying? When you had it with Bubba and Noah, talking about this. So now it's coming to fruition. I'm just happy. You know what I'm saying? And just ready to have a conversation and pour light into people, because it's good to be around like-minded individuals, and you like-minded like us, and we just want to pour light. We be foolish. We talk about a little bit of debauchery here now and then, but the point is to pour light into people and the situations and topics that we need to talk about as a people and as a culture. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just so happy, you know what I'm saying, to really do this on stage.
I hope I just hope people who are really paying attention to what we're trying to do is like they understand like what we're trying to do. Yeah. And they're really paying attention. Like we're other content creators across the area who do what we do. We're trying to do a whole lot of breaking bread.
That's a fact.
And we talked about this respectively on our own shows in terms of teaming up and working together and really having these different forms and conversations to put the pieces of our community back together in a healthy way.
Yeah. And then out the network, because I tune into other podcasts around here in DMV, like what Earl and TJ got going on. I love their podcast. I listen to it all the time. Andy was just going there. Shout out to Andy, by the way. He had a birthday. Shout out to Andy. You know what I'm saying? My guy. The Mallory Bros. I don't know if you heard of the Mallory Bros, but they twins and they have a podcast in the front of the DMV, and I appreciate their content as well. So we just got to break bread together and just, you know what I'm saying? Because it's plenty out there for everybody.
I just want people,
I
I just want people, to understand, because I want to say, and I'm not sure, we was the first to have Andy on, as far as like any podcast across the area.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And this goes back to what I was saying in terms of like people are watching, but they not. I don't expect everybody to give us our flowers.
Right.
Even just on your show, T-Ma, I don't expect everybody to give us our flowers, but extend your hand out and let's break bread.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But if you scared of competition, that's cool. We gonna eat you alive. We gonna eat you alive. You know what I'm saying? Because really, it's not a competition.
That's what I was about to say.
It's not a competition. It's us all trying to come together and and bring the area together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I think that's why people don't really be trying to work. They really be thinking about it as competition, or really be thinking about, oh, my show's better than they show, or they be just too busy trying to compete, not really realizing that it's enough for all of us.
Yeah.
Facts. Like we can collab and be way more successful. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Instead of like all separate. Like we all from the same place. Like come on, you know what I'm saying? It's stupid. It's just it's a pride thing, and I get it, because you do have to have a sense of we the best motherfucker show out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You do have to have a sense of that, but at the same time, you don't got to shit on nobody and not work with nobody because you want to be number one. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can still eat and collab together. You know what I'm saying? So I just wish we had more of that mentality, especially here in the DMV.
But that's why we doing what we doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because we try and show people like, all right, because we kind of getting a bad rap just across nationally, just in terms of like we don't work together. You know what I'm saying? But so at least on our level right now, what we can do is help change that in terms of like the content creation space by teaming up and working together and breaking bread and putting on these community events, for the public, for the kids, things of that sort. So that way, more so for the kids, they can look up at us and see, okay, I like what they doing. I like what they talking about. I want to be in that space one day. I want to do what they doing, right? I want to collab and work with other people my age and whatnot, and just and help bring us together.
Yeah, and as much as we don't know, I mean, like we helping people. We definitely helping people. Like I've been out, just walking around. A lady walked up to me. She was like, she said, "Can I say something to you?" I'm like, what's up? And then she said, "Yeah, I watch you all the time." She said, "I love what you talk about." She said, "Don't stop." She said, "You don't know how much you helped me." And I'm like, dang, what I'm saying? Stuff like that just motivates you to keep on going.
That's a fact.
Because it's like, dang, I see. I mean, I'm get that more and more, as my page and as I grow. But so that's the stuff that motivates. Like, okay, like I must be out here doing something right.
Doing something right.
Yeah.
We got a phone.
We got a phone call.
Okay.
I wonder who this is. All right. Call back.
Call back in.
Whoever you were
trying to call in.
Call back. It went to a dead zone. Like
I went to a
dead zone. I hate when that happens, dog.
I was wondering what he was saying.
Man.
He was like this.
That's the signal.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bat signal. That's the bat signal. Yeah, man. No, it's not. I mean, it's been plenty of times me and Scoop, whether it's in our DMs as well, or even just walking around, and like I've had people come up to me and say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've had people call me I haven't heard from in a long time.
Yeah.
And they say, Vic, like I appreciate what y'all doing. Whether you realize it or not, you helping a lot of people.
Right.
And that just that just makes me feel so good, bro, because we're not doing this for clout.
Right.
Like we really doing this for the love of the community.
Right.
Right, and that's all I can really say just in terms of us. I can't speak on everybody else and what their motivations are, But I just know for us, and we say this all the time, it's bigger than ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And to know that we're helping people, to know that we're getting these conversations started like in a healthy and authentic way, it means a lot. It really does mean a lot.
We here to entertain and inspire. We always say that, you know what I'm saying? We here to entertain and inspire. So that's the goal. Before you got here, we was talking about having multiple partners when you date.
You said having multiple partners?
Mm-hmm. When you dating.
Oh, when you dating?
Not poly.
Oh, well, so you talking about like dating multiple people at a time? Mm-hmm. So what about it? Y'all asking what I feel about it?
Yeah, what you feel about it? Especially like when a woman come to you and be like, yeah, like you're not the only person I date.
That's good.
Well, I mean, I always tell women that it's, it's easy for them to be like that. They date multiple people at a time because more times than not, they not paying for none of the dates. So I mean, like, you dating multiple dudes. You know what I'm saying? Going out on multiple dates and they paying. But for us, if we date multiple women at a time, we breaking bread with basically most of the women that we date. So I mean, I do feel like that. Like I said before, I think we talked about this at one of our shows. Dating multiple people, I do think it makes it harder. To give somebody a chance because
a fair one.
Yeah,
depends
fair
on
chance.
the multiple, especially if you have like more than 3. Like that's
But it's somewhat I will feel like it do benefit a woman to a degree because just how it won't how quick they be getting their feelings involved. So I mean they won't like just get invested just with just the wrong dude. Especially if it's just that one dude and he might be the wrong dude. They won't just get invested so quickly and just put everything into him. They'll actually be able to decipher and see who to talk to and who not to. But then that's only if you're looking at the right things. Because, you might give the dude the edge because he took you to a better spot than I took you to. So I mean, that's really if you're talking about like genuine, if you're being genuine with your dating and everything. I mean, like I said, with dudes, I mean, like I said, I've seen people date multiple people at a time, and then like one person make you upset. Now, okay, you ain't talking to that person for a week. Your attention is on one of the other people that you dating.
Here's the thing when it comes, especially on the women's side, what I be trying to have them understand. Horrible men can wine and die in you.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Horrible men can wine and die you.
Yeah.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, they ain't take me here and all that. Like, dude, like he could be a terrible person, take you to Ruth Chris.
Yeah, fact.
He just was able to do that or willing to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how about the person? Find out what was the person. You know what I'm saying? That's why when they walk in the park or the museum date or a coffee date, it's so frowned upon, but it's intimate.
Right.
It's an intimate setting where you can have a conversation, really get to know a person. You know what I'm saying?
Feel free to call.
So you trying to tell me that just because he took you to Ruth Chris and I took you to Starbucks, I'm less than I do, but I might be your perfect match. But you look past that because I didn't take you to Ruth Chris.
Yeah.
But we just had a great conversation having frappuccinos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't understand how, I've had women come on, they be talking about, oh, I'd be damned if a dude take me to Fridays on the first date.
Fridays, that's crazy.
And it's like, they'll say, oh, I'll accept Fridays once we already date and once we're in a relationship. But for the first date, like, I don't understand. So if you'll accept it in the relationship, why won't you accept it, for a first date?
You trying to tell me when I mean more to you,
right?
I'm supposed to take you to Fridays, but when I'm trying to get to know you, I'm supposed to take you to some 5-star restaurant. Make that make sense. You got to climb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The more love I got for you, the more things I want to do for you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, that's facts.
So if you really special to me, we about to go to this rooftop joint real quick.
Yeah.
Facts.
We about to go to Poppy Cuisine real quick.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we about to go step out. You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate you and I love you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting to know you and see if you worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, why okay, Cyrus say, as long as you worth it, baby girl.
Right. No
You know what I'm saying?
No bug.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean,
if you worth it. We got to know if you worth it, bro.
But it comes down to just kind of like understanding the psychology behind it, because, you know, for the ladies, I want them to just understand if it's our job to court you, and it's our job to show that we're trying to lay a foundation with you, why would you expect that the first date we go on has to be at least $250?
Mm-hmm.
Because from my standpoint as a man, what if I don't really like you?
Right.
That's gonna be the last time you see me.
Exactly, because
So
a date can go wrong.
Right,
a date
right.
can go wrong real
so
fast.
So why would I? Because I have to budget this money out, right? So if I'm taking you out and it doesn't really go well, I'm not trying to spend $250, $300 when I know, okay, if it doesn't go well, you would never hear from me again, right?
Yeah.
But if it goes well, okay, now we can start building towards
Can you imagine
doing some of those other things.
Can you imagine on the first date, you take a shawty out the roof, Chris, and it's awful.
Did you
You
drive?
just spent all that damn money. You drove, got her, and all that. So not only did you spend all that money on damn roof, Chris, you spent gas going to her.
Right.
Facts.
Then having to take her back home.
Facts.
And then don't let y'all both be smokers. Then you sparked
Right.
her up and all that. Like, damn, cuz. Like you.
Hey, nah, but that's why when women they'll hey, women they'll come, but when they be hearing me though, and I always talk about it on my show, and that's why I always say I don't really date like that. And when they be saying, when they be like, "What, you don't date?" It's like I'm not gonna just meet you. Like if I see you and I book you on Monday, I'm not about to
Take
book
you out on Thursday.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna get to know you. I'll get to know a woman before I take her out on a date. So I'm not just gonna meet you then take you out on a date. We getting to the point where like, okay, dang, she cool. She's actually somebody I want to actually take out.
You know, that's a good point though, Timo. Because from the ladies call in or put in the chat. But I want to
Not my gas.
I want to know from the ladies, from the time you meet a man, right? At what point do you want him to take you out? Like what time frame on the first date?
I mean, I think they be wanting it, soon as possible. You be hearing some women like when they be talking about how a dude been trying to reach out to them and they was ignoring me. Like maybe if he would have said, "Let me take you out," I would have responded.
That's
I'm like,
ridiculous.
what?
I mean, you're just there for the date. You're not there for him.
Yeah,
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? That's
but
dumb.
but that's why I'm asking that question, because Timo said, I'm trying to get to know you first before I take you out on the date. So I want to know, okay, well, with that in mind, if that's the case, then from the lady standpoint, what's acceptable? Like what time frame is acceptable in terms of let's go out on this first date? Is it immediate, or is it a slow roast, or is it something else in between?
I mean, if she's trying to actually get to know you, I don't think it should be an issue too, because some women actually want to not trying to waste their time either. So if they want to actually really get to know you too, I think a woman wouldn't mind conversing with you on the phone, FaceTime, or like you say, even doing little small meetups to really just see how the energy is before y'all actually take it to another level.
See, and I'm going to say it again, like I said in the past, this is why I love talking to smokers. Because we could just go ahead and smoke real quick and then have an intimate conversation. That's why I love that shit. When they not smoke, I'm like, okay, let me find somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? But like that's an easy way just to get to know somebody real fast.
Nah, that's
facts. Then you got the munchies. You don't give a fuck where you go when you got the munchies.
Right.
Like, let's go to Checkers. Let's go to, you know what I'm saying? Something easy. Like, there's so much. I just wish I didn't have to. I could do that with a non-smoker easy. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could just do that. Like, let's just meet up. You know what I'm saying? I smoke and we just talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you feel like as a smoker that it'll be difficult dealing with a non-smoker?
It depends if they frown upon it. 'Cause it's been a couple of situations where it was frowned upon, especially because I smoked cigarettes. So they was, and some women be like, you smoke cigarettes, or they don't want to smell it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it all depends. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on the person you're talking to. Like, I respect your you know what I'm saying? If you don't want me to smell like it, you don't want me to do it in front of you, then I do my due diligence where I won't do it in front of you. I make sure I don't smell like it. You know what I'm saying? To appease you. You know what I'm saying? Because my mother was like that with my father. My father was a huge cigarette smoker, but she always used to tell me all the time. She was like, he never smelled like that, and he always brushed his teeth. You know what I'm saying? So you got, you know what I'm saying, with different people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the same with drinking. Like, if you don't drink and the other person drink, you know what I'm saying? They got to respect your boundaries too. And it's all about boundaries when it comes to certain things like that. Because I just got to respect it, because we ain't going to all do the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you like skip it in the rain. My big ass not skipping in the rain. I appreciate you skipping in the rain. Just don't tell me, you know what I'm saying? Don't tell me to come skip in the rain with you, because I'm not about to do that. Sometimes I might. You know what I'm saying? I might.
Right.
But don't force me to do that shit. I won't force you to smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I know for myself, when it comes to like just like how
I love me a little drink.
yeah, how I like to do things in terms of like when
stupid.
I'm dating, I want to see women in different environments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to see how they conduct themselves in different places and spaces. If it's the same.
Yeah.
Right, because I'm still gonna do my thing in terms of like asking questions. But again, even when you ask questions, bro, for the most part, a lot of people, they're gonna give you a certain representation of themselves, regardless of what they say.
Right.
Right. And so for me, that's why I like to see women in different spaces. Not necessarily saying like I'm gonna bring them around my family right away, because I'm not doing that.
Hell no.
But just different environments, like a museum, a park, some sort of lounge if they're into that sort of nightlife stuff. Because I want to see how you
a basketball game.
Right? Yeah. Doing what's it called? Pottery, like glass making and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, I want to see how you conduct yourself in different.
What's that movie?
Places.
When it was like. It was a what was that movie? It was with Patrick Swayze when they had the ghost. Yeah, when they had to do. I always wanted to do that.
Hey, it's funny when he brought up the basketball game. It's funny. I was thinking about the video that I did not too long ago when the girl had rolled out on the dude because he took her to the basketball game, but he had nosebleed seats.
Yeah, that was awful. I remember that. I said, "Yo, you ungrateful so." I'm like, "Shawty, you so ungrateful. That's crazy." Then she left him and went to another seat.
Yeah, right. It's like,
First of all,
why
couldn't you just be like, "Hey, let's both go to that other seat"? I mean, it's right
she
open.
Was still in the nosebleeds,
and still was bro, like I was so confused. Like that joint was
See stuff like I want the ladies to understand like stuff like that creates trauma.
Bro, it make you don't want to do nothing.
Right. Yeah, right. If we're going out of our way to, number one, make time for you, when we may not have time, spend our hard-earned money on you, right? To show you, hey, I like you, I'm interested in you, let's go do this activity.
Because you getting the tickets, you most likely probably got to pay for parking.
Yeah, right.
And she going to be hungry. They spanking for chicken tenders. You going to spend like $25 on chicken tenders.
For three of them.
For three of them things. And then she probably still going to be hungry afterwards. The amount of money and time that it takes to do that. And you mad because you in a nosebleed? Shawty, you could have watched that at home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, God, they're just so ungrateful. Like, why? When it comes to that. Like, damn, that's so crazy.
Yeah, all that creates trauma. It creates trauma, and that's sometimes that's how these monsters.
We can't wine and dine pretty strangers. I know that's right.
Or that's why I pinned it.
I know that's right.
Yeah, that's why I pinned it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's I need that on the
But
t-shirt.
that's why I do blame us too, though. Because some of us
leave with a wallet, bro.
Yeah, some of us leave with our wallet, and then dudes leave with their wallet.
Do we though, bro?
A lot of people leave with their wallet.
They definitely do.
I know some people. I remember this one dude. I ain't gonna say your name, bro. I'm not gonna say your name. I remember this one dude. He was like, "Yeah, I just did all this, da da da." You know what I'm saying? I can't even pay my phone bill, and she ain't even da 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 da. I said, "Bro, why did you do that?"
Yeah, right.
What? Why did you just risk you not having a phone for this shorty? You don't even know if she like you for real. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Where he take her?
Huh?
Where he take her?
I'm trying to remember. It wasn't nowhere like crazy. It was just where his money was at the time. It was crazy. Like, I think it was like, I forgot what it was. It was like Cheesecake Factory level.
Okay.
Cheesecake Factory level that's like a step above Fridays for real. And niggas didn't really have that much money, but he liked her that much. He wanted to do that. And then I was just like, dude, like, why did you just risk?
How much was
Why
it?
did you, huh?
How much was the tab?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was years ago. Okay, Vic?
Okay.
That's plenty of blunts ago, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, why did you...
What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for joining.
Bro, just because you leave with your wallet don't mean she's going to like you.
Right.
Facts.
And the same thing with women. Just because if you leave with pussy don't mean she's going to like you.
Yeah, I mean...
You know what I'm saying?
And
It's about the person.
Yeah, and that's what messes up. That's what messes us up because, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, when it comes down to the finances, women look at a man, you know, pay attention to a man's finances more than we pay attention to their finances.
That's
with
a
us,
fact.
with us is the looks. So, you know, the more the better a man's finances is, you know, the more options he's gonna have to certain women that he wouldn't have if he didn't have the finances. Same with a woman who has the looks. The better she looks, she's gonna have more access to certain dudes that she wouldn't have access to if she wasn't as bad
A
as she
broke,
was.
fine-ass woman can get any man in any status, but a broke, fine-ass nigga it's not the same.
Right.
It's not the same.
Not the
Yeah.
same, yeah.
Not saying that it doesn't happen, because I've seen some niggas finesse they shit. I seen some niggas, I'm like, bro, you ain't worth a damn, but you got this badass shawty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
It does happen, but like
Yeah,
the
we
likelihood
talking about
of
for
it
the
is,
most part.
you know what I'm saying? The likelihood of it is slim. Like, niggas don't be getting a fuck about what you got. Some niggas don't even give a fuck about what you look like, yet alone what you got in your pocket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, like, they understand,
I think
and we have to understand subconsciously. When niggas wake up, we are horny. Morning wood, we have to control that.
Yeah.
Can't control
We do.
that. Can't
No,
control
not
that.
control the actual morning wood, but control your lustfulness that you want
I got what you're
coochie.
saying. Yeah, I got what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
We gotta have self-control, and I talked
Yeah.
about it in the past, but like, I just want to double down on it, because how many times, especially with us, specifically as black men, that our sexual urges had done us greasy. No matter what status, niggas are status, Diddy, Bill Cosby, Darren Sharper.
What I mean, that's a
You know what I'm saying?
Well, just real quick, just
What you about to say about that?
just with Diddy, that's a whole different level of
I know, but I'm just saying though, it's just an issue.
I mean,
It's not his only issue, but I'm just saying.
yeah. It's one of them though.
It's one of them, one of the myriad of things.
He kind of been played.
But I'm
with
just
a
saying,
little
it's just.
I mean, it's a lot of in that world. You know, if you tap into that world, I know a lot of them people. They tapped in. They tapped in for real. Like, it's a lot of stuff that they doing behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Because they have the access. They got all the resources they able
It's
to
just
do.
crazy. Just like you niggas just feel like you have to be corrupted to live that kind of lifestyle, and it's just sad.
I mean,
it's sad. Like I mean,
yeah, you kinda do.
I just can't sit with. It's nobody pure that made it that far. It's nobody pure. Like, for real. Like think about it. Think about it, bro. Kendrick. You think he corrupted in any way?
Bro, we can't answer that.
You
question,
can't answer
bro.
that, but then at the same time, it's like, damn.
I mean, I do think that even if you're not really gonna like Cat, because you know Cat Williams, they say that he don't really want to tap in to none of that stuff. But I mean, like, if you see the effects, like when you really look at like his movies, he don't really never really had like no major role.
That's a fact.
No major role. He's always just like a supporting
That's a
cast.
fact.
Yeah,
And then
and then everybody that's close with him always say how good of a person he is and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Go
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just like, damn, like, it gotta be something. Like, it probably a small percentage, But it gotta be somebody that's pure.
It's very small percentage.
You know what I'm saying? Matthew McConaughey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's why.
Like, it gotta be pure hearted people out here.
That's why I never really cared to speak on celebrity gossip on this show, because the image of them, of what we see on the internet, is not real. We don't know what they're doing behind the scenes, or what they had to do to get to where they at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I've always said a lot of these celebrities, they had to do some very dark stuff to get to where they at. You mean to tell me you can go from not having a red penny in your pocket to 3 years later, 4 years later, you are a multi-millionaire? It sounds great on paper.
It does sound great on paper.
But what did you have to do overnight to go from nothing? Is it really hard work?
I mean, and it ain't even maybe if you really doing anything. It's probably too just what you representing.
Facts.
You know, just
Sexy
like
Red.
like how, you know, look at most of the hot, you know, female artists now. You know,
they running the game right now.
Yeah, and just, you know, just look at their persona.
As far as there's certain personas,
yeah,
but then, like, a lot of people not hip to Rhapsody.
Yeah, right.
Little Sims.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I bring them up. They're like, who is that? Yeah, they're not talking about popping pussy.
Yeah, right.
So you don't know them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But they got substance. Because Lil Sims and Rhapsody can rap.
Yeah, facts.
They can rap, and they talk about substance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't really hear too much of the about you know, women like that. They push the Sexy Reds.
Yeah.
And the Mulattoes and the Cardi B's.
Why
You know what I'm
is-
saying?
Why is it?
Because of what they represented, what they wanted to exploit. You know what I'm saying? Porn and sexual and sex and all that is money in that. That's why OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Do you know that you could do other things than porn and OnlyFans? I didn't know that. I remember when one of my favorite MMA fighters, T.J. Dillashaw. He was doing. He put up an OnlyFans. I said, "Bro, you out here doing OnlyFans?" But he using OnlyFans to show people Brazilian jiu-jitsu moves and shit like that and fight moves. Nigga, I didn't know you could do that. I thought OnlyFans was only for porn.
No, it's other.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that.
No, other people. It is used for other things. But
You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't think that.
Yeah, it has that stigma.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn.
But again, you know, just going back to the artists, what we were talking about real quick, it's all an agenda being pushed.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's the programming, right? Like, what the world has come to realize about us as a community, talking about us black people, like, if we're on the same page, can't nobody stop us. Can't nobody in the world touch us. Nobody. Right? Because imagine being enslaved 400 years, right? So imagine you get a 400-year head start on somebody in a race. And then you come to the present time where we're at currently, even though we're still in a terrible position, but look at how much we've accomplished. In the 400 years, we were kind of left behind, right? So imagine if we were to really come together and really be on the same page, bro, like, we'll take over the world, right? So when you see these things occurring, like with these certain artists being pushed to represent our community when they really don't represent us at all, right? Because that's not a representation of what we're about.
Right.
It's the control.
Yeah, it's
to control us.
Yeah, to control the narrative.
It's to control us, right?
Yeah.
If you pushing these artists to represent us from the youth standpoint, they think, oh man, like, this is what I need to be. Nah, do your history.
Right.
Like, really dive in your community and look around yourself and learn about your history and what we're about.
Yeah, because I saw something where like the time where we was like got out of slavery, and it was a certain time. I forgot where the study was done.
It's good, y'all.
But the amount of progress that we did from like education wise and reading wise was like the fastest from anybody in civilization in the history of mankind. Mm-hmm. And when I seen that, I was just like, it says a lot.
Yeah.
It says a hell of a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we can put our mind to it, Like, we could do a lot. Like, the other people in other countries and races, y'all should thank thank the Lord and be glad that we not in some of these different sports. Like, if we was in gymnastics, how many times you done seen
we are.
crazy? No, we are now, but it's not prevalent. Like, we're not prevalent in gymnastics. Like, if we was prevalent in gymnastics, we would be dominant. Like, dominant, bro.
I mean, but we kind of are, though, bro.
You
Look
think
at
we
the
are?
ladies. Look at the ladies. Yes.
You think we are?
Yes, bro.
Like, as far as us?
Yeah,
There's
bro.
been three,
Oh, well,
Do your
three
research,
world
bro.
champions.
Yes.
No. I know. I get it. I'm talking about, but it's still more white women than black women in gymnastics.
I mean, maybe just by
That's
the
right.
sheer, I mean,
and
just,
men,
maybe
and as
just
far as men, it's on a whole nother level. Now, of course, it's Simone Biles and Gabby Douglas, you know what I'm saying, and other women out there that are doing their thing, and I'm not denying that. I'm just saying, like, especially with, I'm specifically talking about black men. If we was in that joint,
I agree.
man,
I agree. Yeah.
I'm talking volleyball.
I agree.
I seen a black dude in ultimate frisbee going down, doing ridiculous stuff. You hear me? We put our mind to it. We can do anything.
I mean, who has the strongest genes?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you have the strongest genes, naturally you're going to be better, right?
That's a fact.
So it's scientifically proven that our. See, I don't want to get into this because it's pretty dark. But why do you think on the black market, you know the value of our organs?
Yeah.
The value.
I mean, not specifically because I don't be
Not
on the black
specifically,
market.
but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, for example, like a kidney from us, right, versus a kidney from a white brother, right, that's the same age. Ours is gonna be worth more, right, because genetically it's stronger.
Right.
That's just science, right? Now, I mean, of course, you can find exceptions to the rule here and there, but for the most part, if you look at our genetics, it's the strongest out of everyone's.
Right.
Right. So, just coming back up to the surface in terms of controlling our psychology. If you can control the mind, I mean, it's a wrap.
No, that's facts.
Right. And that is why, like, even on our show and your show, we talk about these various different topics, not to beat women down or beat men down. It's like, nah, like, y'all really need to, like, understand, like, what's going on out here. Y'all not really seeing the bigger picture. Y'all just worried about, and I understand it, you know, because everybody's in survival mode. Everybody trying to survive. But you got to look at the bigger picture in terms of, like, what's really going on.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people, they oblivious to really what's going on. They just know what's going on in their environment or, you know, what they're used to seeing in their circle. You know, so anything else when you talk about, like, you know, other things that's happening in other parts of the world or other parts of the country, you know, they be like, what?
Good,
you know, that goes on, that happens. They be like, you know, or they don't even really know about it because they just used to seeing one thing.
Right.
But
What y'all think and call into the show.
Hey, but
don't be shy.
But you know, somewhat going back, you know, to what we was talking about earlier when Scoot was saying, you know, there ain't no pure people, you know, in the industry. You know,
Yeah.
I had you know, people ask me because you know I hang around like you know a lot of artists too. You know, one of my boys asked me. He said, "Would you?" He said, "Would you like? I guess would you tap in or would you go to one of them parties if you knew that you can get to a certain level?" And I'm like, man, I'd be cool with just
You see what I'm saying,
staying under the radar.
You see what I'm
staying under the
saying?
radar, making 200K a year. You know,
Hey,
that's
Migos got a song called "I'd Rather Be Rich Than Famous." Real talk.
Right.
Just give me the bread and I'm cool. You don't got to know me, so I could be a normal person. You know what I'm saying?
But to Timo's point, though, like, these conversations are had all the time, bro, like behind the scenes, in terms of, hey, if you do this, you're going to get put on, right? For me, there's no amount of money that can make me, in a sense, sell my soul off to get put on. I'm sorry, bro. I got too much integrity for that. I got too much integrity for that. I'm not selling my soul off to be accepted into this. It's really a fraternity, to be honest. Just for the sake of putting $25 million in my pocket.
Right.
That's enticing though. Woo.
It's enticing.
That's enticing though.
It's enticing, but like, is it? Once it's all said and done, once you die, was it really worth it? Because you're gonna have to answer some questions.
Let me tell you something.
When it's time to cross over.
Something. If they be like, if somebody come to you, be like, hey, you gotta sacrifice your pinky toe for $25 million. I'm sacrificing that pinky toe. You know what I'm saying? I'm sacrificing that pinky toe.
It ain't as basic as that though.
No, I know. Yeah, of course.
I mean, that sounds.
Of course, but I'm just saying though.
Yeah, family.
I'm just saying though. I'm like, nigga.
A family member might got to come with it. You know.
You know, I hope.
I was just getting ready. So okay.
Yeah.
You brought
in
that
that
up.
situation, then hell no.
Okay, you brought that up, Timo.
Hell
so,
no.
Yeah, so let's say, okay, let's just say.
What happened to somebody you don't fuck with? Never mind. No.
Let's just, but even still though, because even if you say yes, like okay, a pinky toe and somebody you don't fuck with.
How much further they gonna go with? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, bro. Like these conversations are had behind the scenes all the time.
I won't do it. You know, I won't do it. I'm just saying, I won't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was taught at an early age not to sell my soul or my manhood for anything.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I never get this one. My dad.
That's a fact.
I love my dad, but like the questions he used to ask me, and like it was just like, and is this appropriate for a 7-year-old to answer? But it was just but it taught me a lesson.
Put it out there though.
On not not try to sell yourself for anything.
What the pops asking?
He was just like, yeah, cool. Let me ask you a question. If somebody pull out a gun, all right, y'all buckle up. Hey, I love you, Dad.
Pops.
So he's like,
get into it, bro.
So like he was like, so if so like he's like, if somebody had a gun and said, "I'm gonna shoot you if you don't suck my,"
no,
you know what I'm saying? And I was like, at that age, I was like, I don't want to die, but I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
right.
I said, Daddy, I probably gonna have to die. I can't lose myself doing nothing like that.
Right.
He was like, my boy.
Yeah.
My boy. He was my boy.
Yeah, bro.
He was like,
hey, I was wondering what you said.
You know what I'm saying? So he told me at a young age, he's
That's
like,
a
never
fact,
sell your
bro.
soul or your manhood for
That's a
anything.
fact, bro. That's a fact.
For anything.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He taught me that at a young age, bro. And I was
That's
like, you know what I'm saying? So,
It's good.
hey,
It's
shout
good
out to my
stuck
pop.
with
Yeah.
you.
It's
No,
stuck
I mean,
with
because
me.
we talked about this before, even in terms of like certain things that certain celebrities wear. We talked about like the whole dress thing and even like the whole man. See this? Okay, it's getting a little ridiculous with the bags. Because remember, even just a couple years ago, bro, it was literally just a crossbody. Right. A little Nike crossbody, little Fila cross.
Y'all got
now,
an issue
bro,
with that?
it's huh?
Y'all have an issue with
Evolve. They've been doing this for years, though. The man bag?
No, I'm saying it's evolved.
With the one shoulder joint. You talking about the one shoulder
It's evolved
joint.
to that.
The one shoulder joint.
It's evolved to that.
Yeah,
in a more aggressive way.
Yeah. I mean,
Because remember during COVID, bro, even right before that, it was literally just the Nike.
Here's the thing about that, y'all. That's a fanny pack. Y'all just wearing it different.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
It's a fanny pack. Yeah.
It's a fanny pack. Y'all just wearing it across the chest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you wearing a fanny pack. You're wearing a fanny pack. It's just not around the waist. It's just around across the chest. You know what I'm saying? So, like, look, bro.
Have you really been paying attention to, like, what people are wearing now?
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, that's them, bro. If they want
No, that's them.
That's
I'm
them,
just saying how it's evolved into more of a, bro, like you wearing a purse.
Yeah, and then, Rudy was talking about the fingernails, too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ooh, that's chill.
Dudes getting their fingernails painted.
Hey, good morning.
Nah, that's
Good
wild.
morning, Shelby.
that's-
Sexy ass girl. My bad. I said that out loud, didn't I?
What?
I said it.
We doing a
Go
show,
ahead.
bro.
My bad. I just got distracted real
What's
quick.
up, Shelby? Yeah, nah. I mean, see, I don't get manicures. It's not my thing.
I get a pedicure because my feet fucked up.
I mean, do what you gotta do.
Drake.
You do what you gotta do. I just know for me, I know for me, it's not my thing. But with getting your fingernails painted and all that, listen, bro, I don't know these young boys on right now, bro. They on a whole bunch of they on a whole bro. Stay focused, bro.
I'm sorry.
They on a whole bunch of foolery right now.
Nah, that's a fact, bro.
Clear coat. I mean, clear coat. Okay, if you get manicures and it's clear
Yeah,
coat,
that's cool.
Yeah, right,
Cool.
right.
I'm cool with
right,
that.
cool. Right, but the minute you start adding color,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at you a little sideways.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, cause I like rock music. You know what I'm saying? And they be doing their thought thugs or whatever. And I be like, cool. You know what I'm saying? All right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the yellow, red, blue. And,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? D-Wade talking about he about to come out with a nail joint. And I'm like,
No, it blew me because
All right.
Drake,
You know what I'm saying?
Drake, my man. When I seen him with the yellow nail polish, I was like, come
he
on.
had the
come
bobby
on,
pins
Drizzy.
with it too. That shit was crazy.
But,
All right, yeah, do your
But
thought
not-
thugs.
but it-
Whatever make you sleep at night, hey, cool, bro.
but no, it is.
I just like when being the man been played out. You know what I'm saying? It just
Right.
feel like
But that's what
he's
society
like, oh,
is
just
trying
because
to
I'm
eliminate,
doing this.
though.
I'm like, it's not that. It's just like, God, dog, like,
That's what society's trying to eliminate, bro.
you know
They
what I'm
trying to
saying?
eliminate manhood.
Can just men just be men?
Nah, we can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because even now, like, see, even
like, why you can't be highly fashionable and not wear that damn kilt? That, I
Right.
mean, that you not Scottish. You
Right.
that skirt and all that. I'm like, come on, man. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
you,
That shit broke my heart when I seen Usher with that shit on.
you know what they had to do to put that.
Man,
Hey, if you put this on, you're gonna get this, and this.
man, fuck that. Give me a good suit. I'll wear a tight suit, a snug suit for you.
Yes, so
I ain't wearing no
you
skirt.
think it's push versus like
Hell
they
yeah.
actually seen this like I
No.
like
It's
this.
push.
No.
You know, I like
Push, bro.
No,
It's definitely push.
maybe Westbrook because he do that.
No, it's definitely push.
Oh
It's
man,
it's definitely
like
push.
blouses and stuff. I'm like, come
I
on,
think it's
man.
much more so somebody above them incentivizing them to.
If you're not from Scotland, why is you wearing a kilt?
Yeah.
Why you wearing a kilt? You still can be. Yeah, you can still be masculine.
I mean,
From
but
Scotland.
see, that's the thing. The ladies, they try. See, this is what I be talking about, bro.
Everybody
They
double
be
advocate when it
trying to
comes
put
to
a,
shit like
a
that.
square peg in a round hole, bro. Like you can't. It's just like a lot of ladies expect a man to be all these different things. Oh, I want him to be. I want him to be nice, but I want him to be a pit bull.
That shit crazy.
No, they said they be saying they be wanting a reformed hood nigga.
Like that don't make no.
You know,
that don't
like-
make no.
Like
That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
I want a good dude with a touch of danger. Like,
Right,
what
like
the
what
fuck
the
is
fuck
going
does that
on?
mean, bro?
Yeah, I'm about
What
to
is
say-
happening?
Yeah,
What are we talking about?
Right.
What?
yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? Like pick what side of the aisle you want to be on.
Mm-hmm.
What? Like, that's like me. I want a thick girl with a touch of skinny. That's impossible.
That makes no fucking
What are we
sense.
doing? What are we
That
talking
makes
about?
no fucking
Yeah.
sense.
What the?
That makes no sense. I'm sorry. What's her name? Blessing Naja, baby. But yeah, that don't make no sense.
If that's your culture, then cool.
Exactly.
If you Scotland, you could be outside. Yeah, you hear me?
Exactly.
Teddy
But,
bear on the inside.
but a
Man,
black
just chill
man-
out. I can kind of relate to that because I'm a big dude and I look menacing. I have a heart of gold. Like everybody know me. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm not no menacing ass nigga. I just look menacing and I kind of like a menacing walk. Like you know what I'm saying. I never get one time I was walking in the dark and then an African lady saw me walking and it was a good distance, like a good distance away, but she stopped running. Ah! I was like, what's going on with you? I'm thinking somebody behind me. I'm like, yo.
Right.
I'm like, yo.
She
like,
running from you.
She running from me. She talking about it. And I'm just trying to get home.
From you.
I just went to go get some gas, got some Reggie from my man
wow.
Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going
Reggie
on?
the show.
She
This-
talk about
this-
it.
this
She
over.
talk about. She like, what do you want? I'm like, what are you talking about? Then she start running across the street, fans across the
hell
street. I said,
nah.
let me hurry up and take my ass to home. I'm like, what the hell, bro? I'm like, God, dog. You know what I'm saying? But that comes to what women have to worry about, though. You know what I'm saying? And I get that, because, you know what I'm saying, it's so many things they have to worry about, and certain ways they got to do things, you know what I'm saying, to be able to protect themselves, because there's men out there that would do something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
It's just it's hard. It's hard, you know, just looking like you a big ass menace. It's been happening throughout my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Even when I try to say certain things a certain way, it come out even more crazier. And I'm like, damn, oh, you spazzing. I'm not trying to anyway. Stop talking to me like that. Talking to you like what? I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, can I talk?
No, I feel you. I mean,
Bro.
'cause, you know, like I said, you know, 'cause I'm a big dude too.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
it's like they automatically like they already have like that. They already on God.
A prerequisite of
You know, like
you know what I'm saying?
it's
like,
like
what was that? Well, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Aesthetics be everything sometimes, and it's not that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
It's just, you know, it.
Because it's a lot of girls have resting bitch face. You know what I'm saying? My sister has that, and they just automatic think she rude and nah.
that's why I tell them.
It's not like that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why when someone may be talking about how you know some men never approach me. I'm like, do you make yourself approachable?
Facts.
You know, do you make yourself approachable? Like a lot of women, they just feel like that man should just approach them at any circumstance. And you do got certain men that will do it.
Right?
But,
Yeah.
you know,
You gotta use the baby voice to not be menacing.
That's funny.
And I don't even have like a crazy ass voice. You know what I'm saying? I see even like, what's up? Like, nah, my voice kind of light already. So,
I mean, I think, you know, from the lady standpoint, like you saying, Timo, is it?
they said they can't hear us anymore. What just happened?
muted.
They can't hear. No. Let me know if y'all can hear us.
I was just responding to us. What happened? Y'all can hear us now? Somebody respond, please.
But in terms of just how they present themselves, like, are you giving the cues?
Yeah, they're saying we still muted.
How are we? We're not muted, bro.
No one.
Yeah, we're not muted.
Hello?
I mean, over here. Oh yeah, y'all. We back. I think I heard them. Oh, wait, no.
Let me know if y'all can hear us.
I just unmuted my mic. But hello? We can hear the echo now.
They can't hear us.
She said better.
All right.
But I think that's because he unmuted his.
But I've been unmuted this whole. I've been muted this whole time.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Y'all can hear us now? All right. Okay. Yeah, but even in terms of like how they're presenting themselves, right? Like if I'm sitting right here and you're over there,
we good.
yeah. If I'm sitting right here and a woman's sitting over there, right? I'm expecting to get some sort of cues.
Right.
In terms of, all right, is she liking what she's saying? Boom. Okay, then I can do my I can do my thing, right? But if you're not even making no sort of eye contact or anything, and you're just in your phone, like, how do you expect a man to? You could be sitting at the bar,
Right.
How can you really expect a man to like really know if you're interested if you're not giving him nothing to work off of?
Especially we get done greasy by certain women. You know what I'm saying? When they want to, because you can't just get rejected. Get your ugly ass out. I'm like, nah, man, come on, man.
Boy, bye.
Man, God, dog.
Boy, bye. Like
I'm come on, baby. When the next time I'm gonna see a fine specimen like you? Like,
Facts.
we got to take advantage of it. And then y'all get mad that we come. That's a compliment. That should be a compliment. Now, if we did it in a rude way, You know what I'm saying? Snuggle behind you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Then I understand all that. You know what I'm saying? Man? We do like, excuse me, man. It's like, how you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can just say, hey, I'm not interested. All right, bet. We can roll up out of the way. Not big ass motherfucker. You think I'm a fuck with you? Look at you. I'm like,
look at you. Look at me. Kind of.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know right. I'm gonna walk away.
That's crazy,
I didn't deserve none of that.
Mm-hmm.
None of that. I didn't deserve none of that. You are fine, ma'am. You mad at me because you fine. Yeah, but it's all in the approach. I get all that. You know what I'm saying? Because some dudes, some dudes that be crazy. Especially, and it's like, if you on the phone, I'm not going to try to yell you on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Or it's dark, the light flickering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, we got to, you know what I'm saying? We at the gas station, it's only you and them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about how you do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you this before, and everybody that's close to me know this. A lot of women that I pick up be at the 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
At the 7-Eleven. Because you're in the 7-Eleven. There's so many conversation starters at the 7-Eleven.
What, in line?
In line, in the joint. You know what I'm saying? In the aisle. It's so many. It's so many conversation starters, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, I love that flavored Dorito. It's gonna be spanking. Oh, for real. Then my first time trying to. Oh yeah, what's your name? In there like swimwear. It's so many.
See, that's that
many.
That's that smokers, munchies.
You hear me?
It's like it's like y'all all gonna congregate right at the 7-Eleven and get y'all little munchies.
You know what I'm saying? You exchange your Slurpees and for numbers, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Because if you mix this two flavors, it's gonna be delicious. Oh, for real? I ain't never thinking to do that.
Raspberry with the cherry.
Oh my God, boy!
Crazy.
Got a number off that. You hear me?
Hey.
Crazy.
It's so many conversation starters.
Yeah, I mean
that don't make it weird.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
What about another place that's becoming very popular? The gym.
I don't go to the gym, so I can't. I can't.
You know, I've been going to the gym. I've been inconsistent, you know, since the start of this
I'm a
year.
caveman when it comes to my workouts.
I was more consistent in the gym last year, but you know, even in the gym, I mean, like you can, because there do be women in there, but I feel like it's it's a certain way that if you do go at women in the gym, because typically if you go all the time, you usually see the same people in there.
That's a fact.
So it's like
I know me personally when I'm going to the gym, I'm not really concerned or worried about you.
Right.
Like, I'm like locked into my workout.
Yeah.
Now it's one thing like if I see you need help.
Gym is the third step because Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Nah, they know what they be doing in there.
I mean, yeah.
It all depends.
But
especially if you keep seeing the same person
over
and over.
And
then you say hey, you say hey, and then the hey come to how you doing today, and then because that's how kind of like my parents met. They met at the laundromat. She kept seeing my dad, and then over a while, because my dad wasn't my mom's type. But after a while, they just came rapport, and then, you know what I'm saying, my dad shot a shot. My dad shot a shot.
I'm glad you brought that up.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah. Your father wasn't your mom's type. But yet, your mom had enough sense of awareness and realizing, okay, let me not completely shut this down. Let me see where this goes. Right? It's okay to have your type, your preference, all that. But then it also gets to a point where you kind of have to switch things up at times, maybe. Right? Like if you're not getting the results you're looking for, you might have to like adjust what you're looking for.
I ain't gonna hold you. From a young age, my mom always used to tell me, she was like, Cordell, it's more women than light-skinned women out here. Because I was just naturally attracted off the light skin.
We all go through a light skin.
Like for real, like light skin used to have a choke on me. You hear me, like a chokehold. Now, I'm it's not so much.
Right now,
not so much.
Opposite.
Especially
chocolate.
Especially after my ex. Chocolate. Especially after her. You know what I'm saying? Now, no, get me wrong. Like if you saying like what you like, if you had the perfect woman. And I would still choose light skin, but I'm not going to just choose you, but just for strictly you light skin. I'm not going to do that because I love my brown skins because I'm brown skin as well. I love my dark chocolates as well. It's all about the woman. You know what I'm saying? I love my Spanish women. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love some of this. I love to play in the snow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do it. I haven't done it in a long time, but I wouldn't mind. And Dr. Umar, fuck you.
Dang.
Nah, cause I respect most of you saying, but I just don't agree with it. Like, you're a coon just because you date a white woman. You date outside your waist. I don't get that. I think that's stupid.
Well,
like if you find somebody,
right?
You know what I'm saying, that's pure hearted, that can understand our culture, that's not trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, culture vulture, or you know what I'm saying, like, or just fetishizes us. Like, why not? What harm does that do for our community? Hey, she been cooking this whole time. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you know what I'm saying? I just don't get that logic.
For me, I'm a strong proponent of love who you want to love, right? I really don't care who people choose they want to love.
I respect you, Dr. Obando. I respect you.
But I can only speak for me personally. Like, I love black women.
Me too.
Like that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to put them above everybody else, because that's where I'm at in my life in terms of the woman I'm going to choose to be my wife. Like, it's going to be.
That's a fact.
It's going to be a sister.
Most likely, it will be.
It's going to be a sister. I'm sorry. Like,
I'm still open up to other races and all that, but I'm just saying most likely it's going to be. But
what I'm saying is, like, for me, where I'm at in my life, I'm not even open to dating other races right now.
I'm just saying you just
because I know me. Like, let's just say
what I'm saying to you is you end up just meeting a white woman in like any kind of, like, and you just happen to have a rapport with her. You know, you can talk to her, you see her a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You kind of fine and you're a wonderful person. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm telling you is I'm not even putting myself in a position. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not even looking at them. I'm concerned with my sisters. Right? When I see a sister, I'm like, all right, like, let me, what's up? Kind of thing. Everybody else, I love y'all, but I'm not looking at y'all.
She's stupid. She's talking about green booty is a no. The only green booty that I would mess with is Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy, and she go from Kim Possible. That's the only green shawty that I would mess with. But I won't frown upon nobody doing it though.
No. Like, let's just say you married a white woman, bro. Like, I'm gonna be at your wedding.
I appreciate that, bro.
I'm gonna be at your wedding. I'm not gonna be like, God damn, bro. Like, why you choose? No, because obviously my brother chose you for a reason, and so I'm gonna rock with it,
right?
Until you prove otherwise that you're not really fit for him, right? But since he's my brother, yeah, I'm going to give you the fair shake that you deserve, right? Now, if you prove otherwise that you're not for him, then all right, cool. But I'm not, just because of the color of your skin, I'm not going to look at you and be like, oh, like, damn, like, why you choose her? Nah,
that goes with anybody, any shade or shade.
So what you saying as far as that with Umar? Like, I agree.
Yeah, that's lame. You know what I'm saying?
That is lame, yeah.
Yeah, that's lame. Like, I just feel like that's lame. Like, you can still do for your community and uplift our people and be with a white woman. If she's down with the cause, then what is the issue? You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna be at the wedding, but he's not bringing
she ain't gonna get no gift though.
She must not know. She must not know me.
Hey, Naja baby out here tripping, guys. Hey, I love it though. I love the energy, baby. I love the energy though.
It was something that y'all said earlier though that I wanted to touch on. I forgot what it was. I remember the rim of what it was when he brought up about, the 7-Eleven. But I'm trying to really think. I'm
like
trying
the
to remember.
setting?
Huh?
Like the setting in which you pursue a woman?
What was it? The setting. What was it? It was something. I'm trying to remember what it was that he was talking about. Now, cause I remember he was talking about
the approach.
The approach. Well, I mean, when it comes to the approach, I mean, like I say, it's various settings. I mean, I'd rather, I mean, me personally, I'd rather see, meet a woman, in her natural state. Like I said, like you said, grocery store, the grocery store.
I mean, the grocery store, bro. That's kind of. Yeah.
Someplace where.
You know what happened to me at the grocery store, so I'm.
What happened?
You got destroyed.
No.
What?
Think about it. The grocery store. Who I met at the grocery store?
Oh no, we're not bringing that back up.
I'll tell you later.
We're not bringing that back up. Yeah, but I mean, you said your natural state though, Timo.
I feel like, you know, that's most men. You know, even when I had did a
Like
video.
a place of peace.
Yeah, I did a video not too long ago. Well, it's been a while ago, but you know, I remember it was a reaction video. It was a chick. She was walking down the street. Looked like she probably just maybe dropped her kids off at school or something. She was like, I don't understand why this dude tried to talk to me and I look like this. You know, and I'm saying that she was just showing how she looked, you know, and I guess in the morning, I mean, that's how we want to see you. We don't.
That's a fact.
You know, that's how we want to see you.
That's the difference.
She had a bonnet on.
That's the difference.
She had a bonnet on.
Yeah, she had like, you know, she had stuff in her hair.
That's
you know,
the difference.
You know,
That's the different mindsets that we have because when it's like that for us, like when I brought up the whole Anastasia joint. Yes. And she was talking to me and giving me all this information, and I was looking a mess. Yes. I was like, damn, like, that make us feel good. Like, the fact that I'm not looking my best and you can still fuck with me.
Yeah.
That means you really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
That's a fact. Yeah.
No, when I be getting Jones, when I be in between, especially now because I'm bald-headed, so when I'm in between haircuts, it's receding. Like, you know, it's a bald spot, hair all around. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you fuck with me then you really gonna fuck with me when I'm like this. You hear me? Right. You know what I'm saying? That's so that do something to me. But with women, it's like they like it's like they offended by that. Like I'm like, why are you offended? That means, girl, when you in your kind of like when you in a scale, when you scale yourself of how you are, and you at a 2 right now, and a person can look at you and say, I want to fuck with that. Can you imagine when you on 10?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you should be thankful and happy for that. Why you feel some type of way?
I think a lot of them don't understand that we really don't care for all the extra cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
The lashes, the fake hair, all this extra stuff, right? We want to see you in your natural state.
Right. The cake doing makeup.
Because that's what we got to wake up to.
Yeah, exactly. the cake doing makeup. I
just want to say this. Ladies, if you...
They say they do it for them, so, you know, you do it for them.
And I respect that. Because
but don't say you're doing for us.
Sounds cool. Yeah,
no, it's definitely not. It's definitely not for us. It's to enhance their beauty. Yeah. And I understand.
But that's the thing, though. When a lot of them are saying that, it's to enhance their beauty. But some women, I'm looking like, man, you look better before you put all that on. You know, it's like you really took away. You took away from your beauty for real.
Yeah. It's just for me when it's a everyday thing, right? In terms of, all right, I gotta put on makeup every single day, or I gotta put on lashes every single day. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. No, you really don't. Right now, special occasions.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Make it look natural. It's done right. All right, rock out. Right, but when it's not really done right, or it's all the time, it's to us, it's what are you trying to hide? What are you trying to hide?
Cause I woke up to a girl one day and her makeup was gone. She scared the shit out of me. Almost had a heart attack. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, a heart attack. Like, she looked it awful. Like, I was like, yo, it's some you don't see some of these transformations. These girls be looking horrible, and then all of a sudden they are gorgeous. You be like, damn, like, how did you just do that with makeup? Like, they got badass acne, dark circles everywhere, and all of a sudden, all of a sudden, you know, they do the. I'm like, damn. I'm like, how did you? How did you do that? 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 So you thinking you see the aftermath? You thinking that is you?
Exactly.
That is you. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, sometimes we don't have to be vain, but at the same time, you have to be attracted to the person. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned being vain can be the detriment, you know, to you. You know what I'm saying? So it don't got to be the baddest, but I have to be at least a little bit attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? So I see you all caked up and all that. And then all of a sudden, I see you normal. I'm like, who are you? Who are you?
I seen that my homeboy. He had we had went to the MGM not too long ago. He had booked a chick at the MGM. She had pulled up on him. She had pulled up on him probably a few days later. I'm like, damn, she looked different. I'm like, damn, she looked different. I'm like, is that the same girl? You know what I'm saying? But she, it was different because she ain't have her makeup on. So you, like you said, you see more of the things within her skin, and a lot of times that's why they have to wear makeup all the time, because the makeup, did certain things to their skin where now they have to cover it up.
But
Hey,
that,
we
but,
used
that,
to
but,
see
but,
that
but
all
that
the-
makes it worse though.
Facts.
Yeah.
And we used to see that all the time in the CFE.
That makes it worse because all you're doing is hurting your skin more by keep reapplying all this makeup.
That's a fact. And especially when we used to do the CFE and the go-go back in the day, because they got the makeup and shit. But when you in that go-go, that shit gonna sweat. And then you go outside, you're like, whoa, that's different.
Hey, but this what's it called? This chick right here, she says if she hadn't worn makeup, you wouldn't have followed her home. See the makeup for y'all peace of mind. Nah, shit. How you think? How you think all these Ugg mugs getting pregnant? Who probably a Ugg mug in the face?
It's some horrible looking people getting pregnant and having kids.
Nah, but they got they got them bad bodies though. You know what I'm saying? Like
BMW, body made wrong. And that's why I like. That's why I like to take my hat off when I'm talking to a woman, so they can know I'm bald headed. Because they like to say you hat fishing them. I'm like, nah, I ain't hat fishing. You knew I was bald headed. You knew I got the dini. I make sure I got a couple pictures on Instagram with me with the dini.
That's
you know
real,
what I'm saying?
But it's still like I said, it ain't really. It's still different for a man because it ain't really too much that we can do. That I mean, like we have certain enhances, but it ain't really
Haircut is our makeup.
Yeah, but I say it ain't really too much. It ain't really too much that we can do.
Let's just say, because for example, a guy goes out on a date with a woman, but he has a hat on, but he's really bald, and he's kind of insecure about that. She may not really know that he's bald unless she asks, "Hey, take your hat off. Let me see you."
I want you to rub my head, shawty. I'm taking that hat off. You hear me?
Right. That's why it's just crazy, because they want to see us like for us, right?
Right.
Cool. All right. So we want the same thing,
Yeah.
right? But just in moderation.
You know, it'd be the counter argument of that they have. He was like, but beards is like that. I'm like, that's a natural thing that grow out of them. They're like, what are you talking about?
Imagine if instead of you cutting your hair bald, you was getting all the shit where it looked like you had the fresh cut with the waves. Yeah. And then probably a week later, when it start wearing off, how you think a chick would feel about that? And like, when the chick start wearing off, now your hair start growing back, the stuff start wearing off.
Mm-hmm. She gonna block you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She gonna block you.
I ain't gonna hold you. I used to do hairspray a little bit before I cut my hair off. When I had my fade, when I started thinning, I started.
I don't never remember that, bro.
I know you don't remember that because I did it tastefully. But what I'm saying is,
and plus I was away too.
It happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when you start going, like once you came back and we start going to martinis and shit. Yeah. Around the first time, I still had my. That's when I started thinning a little bit.
Mama said you all have the same enhancements.
Not the same.
It's not necessarily the same.
Not the same.
We don't have the same enhancements. Mm-mm.
Yeah, there ain't really too many, enhancements a man could do, and it would be acceptable for a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Like now,
like they got the man weaves out there. Can you honestly date a man with a man weave? You know what I'm saying? Back in the day they had the toupees and all that. Yeah. They was very noticeable though too.
I mean, we don't really have much
and
of
the comb over
that we can.
That's not even a black man thing. We can't comb over shit. We can't do.
There's not nothing much we can do to ourselves to enhance ourselves at all. Like it is what it is.
Right.
Besides losing weight and getting a haircut.
Facts.
Getting a 6-pack and getting a haircut.
Facts. I mean, we don't really have. I mean, there are things out there, of course.
Yeah.
But just in terms of like in comparison, it's not the same.
Yeah, and we're not doing that. We're not doing that fake joint is how you ball Tuesday and then Saturday you got a full hair. Yeah. Yo, did you see Nori on Drink Champs? I said, when the fuck he get hair? He has a thick full hair in waves. I said, how the hell did that happen?
Oh hell no.
When did that happen? When the last time you saw Drink Champs? Boy, like one episode he was bald. None episode he had a full head of hair with a fade with waves. I said, whoa.
It was perfect too, wasn't it?
Perfect. Remember when we found out about Steve Harvey? That was crazy. Because I was like, as a kid, I was like, how was it? You know what I'm saying? Because I knew before Cat Williams said it. Because you know what I'm saying? He didn't have to tell me. I already knew that. But when I found out, I was like, damn. Because he went the perfect fade to bald-headed. Like, no in-between. There wasn't no in-between or none of that.
Overnight.
It was like yesterday, he had a fade, and then he was bald-headed. It's like as soon as he had his show, like the talk show, he was bald-headed. I was like, what happened? What happened? I'm telling you, go. I'm telling you, go watch a recent episode of Drink Champs. Shit is crazy. Dion did the same thing when he was on NFL Network. All of a sudden, he was like, I got hair. I need that money. I
mean, I can't. Just me personally, I can't fathom coming to the point where I like do anything try to enhance myself. It is what it is. I'm gonna go to the gym.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat right and go from there. All this other like spending. That's the thing. Like spending money on stuff like that. You gotta pay thousands of dollars at time. I'm not doing that, bro.
Hell no.
You spending $20,000 on a BBL.
I know, but no, that's crazy.
Come on,
That's
now.
crazy work.
And then you might die at the same time.
And having fake abs, Drake.
So not.
I'm sorry.
So not only do you have to spend money to get the BBL, but then there's a risk you might even die after the fact. So is it really worth it?
Then they talking about they be having odor down there now, and when they sit and all that, and I was like, that's awful.
pH is all off.
That's awful. It be melting, and you know, K. Michelle had it melted. She had to get that all taken out, and then I'm looking at it without it in there. I'm like,
she didn't need it to begin with.
You didn't need it to begin with.
Where's she from? Memphis? You from Memphis? You don't need that.
I seen that. I said, that's all you taking out. Like you didn't need that, K. Michelle.
To begin with,
you ain't need that.
I mean, a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't. You mean like even we see Lil Kim. Like you look at Lil Kim.
Prime example.
Look at Lil Kim. A picture of her back in the 90s before all that.
I had a crush on you. Video when she had the different wigs, the yellow, the blue, and all that.
Oh, right.
That's when I had a crush on her. But she had the button nose with the joint. But even when she had got a little bit of plastic shirt on, put your lighters up. If she would have stopped and put your lighters up, fine. Man, you look at her now, she looks so augmentated.
Like Miss Piggy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's awful. It's awful. Her booty and her hips, her torso look like a kidney table.
Yeah.
You know the kidney tables at the elementary school?
Different face.
Like it's built like that. Like it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. Like you ain't had to do that shouting.
At all, man.
Man, there's so many of them that did that. I'm like, gosh.
And it's crazy because you know, they be like you said, they say that they do it for them, but you know, they're not really understanding that we don't like that.
We don't like that shit.
That's not what we like.
At all.
Bro. We talked about it before.
All.
When they was having they was interviewing women and they interview men. And then interviewing women, they was like, what men rather have? BBL or natural?
Yeah.
The women say BBL and all the men said natural.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there was a video.
Yeah.
The dude was like, look, he kind of compared it as like,
I think I know what
you
you're
would go on
talking about.
vacation. We'd go to Miami. We'd go to Jamaica. We'd go to Cali. We're not going to live there, though.
Right.
I'm not going to go live there, but I go visit there. You know what I'm saying? We'll fuck a BBL.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm not taking you serious.
You ain't wifey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got this bodacious ass, fake ass booty in the PTA room with our kids. You tired, knocking shit over and shit. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I want natural.
I want natural. You to no corporate dinner.
And because what kind of mindset do you have to have it? I'm not saying every woman with BBLs have this mindset, but what kind of fucked up mindset do you got to have to augmentate yourself? And it's a risk that you might mess up your anatomy forever or possibly die to go through that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
and then people had to go through that your family members. You know what I'm saying? I had an auntie that got a surgery on. I'm like,
all right, Naja baby said women think men like it because let a big booty woman and a woman with an iron board for ass walk past. It's the big booty you're gonna look at, so they feel that's what men like.
That's a fact.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna say. If you don't have an ass and you want one, go to the gym. Go to the gym. Build it up, right? I mean, of course, every woman has their own unique shape.
Hell yeah.
Right? Some women are built
but you can
better than other women.
But it's a natural way to do that.
It's a natural way to do things, though.
Because I seen the video. So for the longest, okay, back in the day, the Miss Big Booty was Buffy the Body. Everybody remember Buffy the Body.
Yeah.
Everybody remember Buffy the Body. That
Yeah.
scene from ATL, and then she walking up the stairs. Everybody know Buffy the Body. It's a video of Buffy the Body where she shows her transformation from when she was a teenager and then into early adulthood to where she at now. It's possible you can do that. She showed a whole timeline. She ain't skipped no years. It's possible.
A lot of them want to.
It's very possible.
A lot of them want to cheat. I had a woman reach out to me because she was talking about how she's been depressed because she gained a lot of weight, and that she was thinking about getting and getting like the surgery, the weight loss surgery.
So imagine that, bro. Imagine that. You would rather spend $5,000 for a surgery, but you don't want to get your lazy ass up and go to the gym and lose it naturally.
Yeah.
But you would rather spend a bag for it to happen instantly, but then you're gonna gain it right back. You just wasted money.
So it all depends. So
am I wrong?
I mean, it depends on the situation
I
because
I agree. With
sis and mom had the surgery.
So did my mother.
And it helped them, but they didn't gain the weight back though.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? But it helped them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it ain't. I mean, because a lot of people they like I said they had a surgery. They still do the same stuff. They still eat the same. They don't really change.
But that's some bull job. That's some bull job. That takes away from what the fuck. And then you do it again.
But that's my point, though.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Like you're gonna spend this money. Like, okay,
yeah, that's what I said. It depends.
You would rather spend this money to get this done versus naturally going through the progression of your weight loss journey.
Yeah.
That's not going to cost nearly as much money.
I just don't get when I be seeing the 600-pound life. You know what I'm saying? Joint? Because I'm just like, okay, my heaviest I was at was 385. I was 385
that's a
when I went down to Tuskegee. Because when we graduated, I was 320. When one of my coach, rest in peace, Coach he said lift, eat, and run, and I took that serious. And then I gained like 60 pounds of that, lift, reading, and running. You know what I'm saying? All muscle. So I'm 385. And I'm like, that was too much for me. So my thing is, because it's 600-pound life, and then it'd be more than 600 pounds too. Right. So I'm like, when you got 450, it wasn't like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
When you in that, like you 450.
Yeah.
And you didn't look at yourself like this is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Like this is getting crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how'd you look at yourself at 450 and then gain another 200 pounds? That is crazy to me.
Yeah.
And then you talk about, I'm going through this and going through that. That is your problem. You was 450. How you ain't stopped in?
Right. No, that's facts.
But that's why I'm at with,
and then,
bro. Yeah.
That's and then the people, I just want to make them happy. And you feed them feast for one. You know what I'm saying? 12 dozen eggs, 13 pancakes, a pack of bacon. You know what I'm saying? A whole gallon of orange juice. What is going on? What is going on? You have no shame.
No.
You have no shame. No. Because it's ridiculous. Nah. Because when you went a whole month without having a haircut,
what's up, y'all?
You looking at yourself like, God damn, I need a haircut. Yeah. Then you wait another 4 months to get a haircut. You be like, okay, this is getting ridiculous now. Yeah. You should have got your ass a haircut the month 3 months ago. Mm-hmm. When a month was already, is the equivalent of 450 for them.
Yeah.
How the hell Do you continue to do that shit?
No, you right. No, you right, bro.
You look yourself in the mirror and you saying this. I'm fucked up. I look. This is crazy. And then you wait another 3-4 months to get a haircut or gain another 250 pounds.
Shit, if you get the 450, I mean, like, shit, you already been undisciplined.
But you see why
Or just stay like 450 like Kyle. Like Kyle, you can't tell me Kyle not 400, but he stay right there. He don't go no further.
But you see why I had the reaction that I did? Because it's about discipline, bro. We gotta stop making excuses and taking the easy way out. Because getting surgery, in a lot of ways, and it's case by case, right? But it's the easy way out. Easy way out.
That's what I told.
Cause I be seeing people doing surgery and they 200 pounds. If you don't take your ass to the gym,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people,
if you don't take your ass to the gym,
you don't even need it. It's like,
take your ass to the gym, man.
What was you getting ready to say, T-Mo?
I was just going to ask y'all because my cousin, he was dating a woman about a year ago.
She was 450.
He could tell that that she had the
surgery.
The surgery, because a lot of times even when they get the surgery,
that changes how they eat too.
It changes how they eat, but it's still, you could tell, like, if you could tell you lose weight, but still leaves, like, excess skin, or with, like, it's certain stuff you could tell that.
I know, mommy.
Do you think that's something that a woman, like, if she's dating, that she should tell a man that she had the surgery? Like, would you want a woman to let you know that? Like,
what, that she had the surgery?
Yeah, that's one thing that was throwing them off. I've been talking to her for this time period, and she haven't even said that she had the surgery yet.
The only reason that I would expect for you to say that, if it's going to affect us, like if you deal with certain health issues because of that, or because like how my sister can't eat and drink at the same time. She either got to do one or the other. And I'm trying to figure out why is it like that, and you just not saying nothing. It's just a thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So just for me to know that, and for people, and seeing old pictures of you, like, you know what I'm saying? Or people ain't see you in a while. They only seen you when you was 450. You know what I'm saying? They be like, wow, wow. You know what I'm saying? You're like, why are they acting like that? You know what I'm saying? That, just so I can know and be prepared. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. But you don't like owe me just on the simple fact that you did that, because I'm messing with you now, I didn't mess with you then. You know what I'm saying? So if it comes to like affecting how we go about our livelihood together, then yeah, tell me.
The conversation should be had.
Yeah, but if it's nothing like that, then what I need to know for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I also think too, let's just say, I mean, just in terms of you're in an intimate space with this person, right? Right? And you see the scars.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Because now
you can tell like a lot of times you can tell once they take their clothes off. They might, like I say, the weight loss shows, and you're like, dang, when they had their clothes on, everything looked well, but then you could just say they had their clothes on.
Or they got the excess skin, stomach look like balled up homework.
Me personally, I'm going to ask questions, right? I'm going to ask questions like, okay, what is this? Right? Just so I can know for my awareness. Right? Doesn't mean that I'm going to look at you differently. It's just I want to know for my awareness, so that way whether there might be an issue later on or not, so that way I can be prepared
for anything to happen. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I mean, I don't think it has to be a thing where they disclose right away.
Yeah, not right away, but
I think it's just a matter of like the timing. Like if I see it before you want to disclose it, then I'm going to ask the question, right? But like Scoop said, if it gets to a point where it's affecting what we're trying to build together as a couple, then yeah, the conversation should be had. Yeah, it should be had.
That's a fact. We just had a awkward silence.
He said we're muted again.
Man, god dang, what is going on with Instagram? I think it's Instagram.
Yeah,
this is Instagram, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I got to unmute mine now. Wait.
Can y'all hear us?
Hello.
Can y'all hear us?
Hello.
It's good now.
It's good now. Hello.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
All right,
now.
we
It's
good.
good now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Hello. Instagram hating because we speaking positivity. Instagram hating.
It's cool because we're gonna have the live joint.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. Super. Hey, super. Hey, go to my man Superfly. Go to my man Superfly. Superfly page, man. DJ Superfly, get your shirts. It's on his bio. You hear me?
Hey, man, we was gonna do all that at the end of the show, man.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we was gonna do all at the end of the show. Yeah, we still in the middle of the show right now. All right.
Super.
So, the clip you posted the other day that I responded on.
Which one?
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
So talk about that real quick because
Hello.
And it's crazy. I went live about it. You know, you're talking about how the woman was talking about how she'd rather be a mom versus being a wife.
Yeah, that was awkward to listen to. I couldn't.
it was very awkward.
That was crazy.
And it's crazy because
What's up, Dave?
It's crazy because that's how a lot of women out here feeling. Even I reacted to another video of these women. It was a woman asking the two ladies, "Do you want to be married?" And then she was like, "Oh hell nah, I don't want to be married." But then she said she wanted to have kids, and she's like, "Oh, so you want to have kids, but you basically willing to bring a kid into this world, knowing that they're gonna automatically be in a single parent household?" And then it's like, and a lot of women are feeling this way. I guess I'd rather cater to a kid, than cater to a man.
That's like I want mac and cheese with no cheese. How the fuck is it going to happen? Why? That's not mac and cheese at this point. So you don't want no healthy home. You just want a parent.
Right.
Bro.
Trying to eliminate the father from the home. Because you got women going to the sperm bank.
Yeah.
More than ever.
And that's because some of them think they got the finances. So, I got the finances. I can take care of it myself.
But why? I get it for certain people. You know what I'm saying? I can understand it, but it's just like.
You can get what?
I get why certain people go to sperm banks. You know what I'm saying? Certain women. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations. But my thing is, genetic traits is a thing. So when you go to the sperm bank, you don't know what sperm you getting this from.
Right.
This dude might be a psychopath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? He got a genetic disease that passed down to person to person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know whose sperm you getting, and now your child got this, and you wonder why your child burns clubhouses down.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because his daddy was a pyromaniac, and you didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me. Because can you imagine we have an embryo, an egg bank.
And I mean, like I said, even me.
You just pick the egg and pow, and then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We don't know what shawty on.
No, that's facts. Like what they call it.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
I mean, that's essentially what it is, bro. It's trying to eliminate the father from the home. That's really what it is. And this is why I respond the way that I do to a lot of our sisters because, again, you don't understand the programming that's occurring right in front of your eyes.
Right.
You're going along with the bullshit to eliminate this. But yet, you want to use a small percentage of men that you dealt with as a way to throw us all in a bucket. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Hold the mirror up to yourself, like we all got to do, and choose better people to deal with. But don't use the few men that you slept with as a way to describe all of us. Nah, because to be honest, if you really walk up to the type of guy that you think you want, he's not even going to want you. He's not even going to want you because you're not on his level from a mindset standpoint. You out here with all this bullshit and the foolery. We talked about Sexy Red.
Yeah, right.
We talked about all that, right? Because you with
bow.
Right, you with all the bullshit. We not with that.
And that's what these women. It's great. Like when you looked in the comments, because I seen. It's funny though. I was looking through the comments. I seen you going back and forth with one of the ladies, and then I was like,
she want to bring God in.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about Corinthians. I know what Corinthians says.
Yeah, I'm like, most of the women comment, "Oh, I understand what she's saying," but that's just because you dealt with a situation that ain't go the way you want it to go.
Right.
So now you like, I mean, I understand. I've been married before. Like even when I was talking about it on live yesterday, I don't see nothing coming before my kid, and it's like you got to really understand. Like me personally, even I have, me having a daughter, and then even though me and her mom ain't together, I already just, just the whole split parent household of. Her coming to my house, you coming to my house,
What's up, y'all?
And then certain
y'all for
things.
joining.
She knows that okay, I can do this over mommy else. I can do this. That's not it. This whole
So
split
if
parents
nothing-
household ain't
if
it.
nothing come in front of your kids, so why him being fatherless or not having his father in the household is not important other than how you feel. Because at this point, it's about the child. So the best thing, a study shows that the two-parent household is better than a single mom household.
Yeah, the single mom's households the worst household. Like that's where if you look at if you look at the stats, that's where most of the high school dropouts come from. The most of the teen pregnancies, most of the incarceration rates.
Even with more than a single father household.
Yeah, the single father household. The study shows they have the same success rate as a two-parent household. But like I said, we bring and of course we ain't just talking about all men, but
Right.
more times than not, we bring discipline and emotional control.
Right.
Two things that ain't really a woman's strong suit, and that's why when I was on live, I had joined this woman's live yesterday, and then because she I guess felt some type of way because she was talking about playing mom and dad. I'm like, it ain't no playing mom and dad. You can't do things that a dad does.
Exactly.
So
And vice versa.
And vice versa. And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's very okay.
That's why bro.
That's why it's meant to be in place. It's a reason why it's meant to be like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a reason. Why? Why do you want to? I just hate when they're like, I don't need him and all that. Just because you don't need him, don't mean the children don't need him.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's the key difference, bro.
Yeah.
Stop thinking about you when it comes
Thank
to the
you.
situation.
Thank you.
Thinking about the kids, man.
Thank you. Yeah. That's
Think about the
that's why
kids.
these kids down in the city running wild the way that they are.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make no
Look
sense.
at what's going on around us, right? And y'all expecting the mayor to do anything about it? She don't care. She care about her bottom line. That's it.
Oh, that lady.
She don't care about them kids.
That lady trip over a cordless phone. I ain't gonna lie to you.
People keep talking about the mayor need to do this. The mayor, no, y'all need to take control of your homes, bro. Everybody.
Two things could be true.
No, everybody need to take control of their homes and talk to y'all kids.
That's why it's more. Like I say, it's more than just having the finances.
Right.
A lot of them thinking, I make the money. I could take care of this kid by myself.
It's about structure.
It's about structure.
Right. Because money, listen, because even if, let's just use a single mom example, right? Even if you have a mom who has the means and the resources, right? And the money to pour into the child financially, they're still missing their father.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, when your family prep you for the world, you know what I'm saying? I always feel like that. I talked about it before, but like the relationship with your mother, it dictates the relationships you're gonna have with the other women that's gonna be in your life. Same thing with your father. The relationships you're gonna have with men when you in your life. Your siblings and your cousins are your first friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first friends you're gonna have. So
That's a fact.
if you don't have good relationships with your cousins and your siblings, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be a terrible friend.
So that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
Like if you shitty to your siblings and cousins, you're gonna be an awful friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about structure when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta make sure we make the main thing and make sure that we do what's good for the betterment of the family and the children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because what's good for you is not probably good for the children. So we got to think that way.
Right.
Any final thoughts, gentlemen? Before we get up out of here and get ready for the live show tonight?
Go ahead, Timo.
Definitely. This has been a good one. Definitely, appreciate y'all having me on, fellas. We at Busboy and Poets tonight, 8 p.m. If y'all haven't got y'all tickets, get your tickets. You know,
I'm gonna
the
put
link,
his page in
you know,
again.
the link in the bio. You know, the live. We know back on stage. You know, it was me. You know, these fellas right here. You know, we're gonna be doing this again, talking that talk. You know, got some good topics in store for y'all. You know, if y'all wanna hear what we talking about, definitely come out. It's gonna be food and drinks available for y'all to order. And yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, man. I don't really gotta say much or anything else. This is a great show. Again, if y'all can make the show tonight at Bus Boys and Poets in Hyattsville, Maryland, pull up. It's gonna be a great conversation, man. So bring y'all enthusiasm, bring y'all participation.
Yep, definitely.
Come have some food, some drinks, like Timo said, and we gonna break bread. This train not stopping. So once again, come out if y'all can come out. But that is it for today's show, y'all. Thank y'all for participating on the stream. We will see y'all in 2 weeks for our normal iteration. But y'all be safe. Have a great weekend. We are Spade Podcast. We are out.
Penny Podcast is made, but nobody lay it down like say the Spades.